I'm not gonna lie, I kinda clickbaited you guys. No, I'm sorry, I just felt like doing it for once, because I'm really sick of the hate that SPs get in this game. I'd understand if this was like Genshin or a non-Honkai series game, but it always feels like that one meme I see going around sometimes of a cat that's like, oh, here's this factory, let me go to this specific factory, and then, oh, why does this factory of this have exactly what it's a factory for? And that's exactly how I feel with HSR. People complain about SPs in this game when it's unironically, in my opinion, one of the main reasons I continue to play the game. A big issue that persists a lot of mainstream gachas these days is the fact that after the debut patch of a limited character, very often do they basically just completely fall off of relevancy in terms of lore importance or even just showing up at all, right? HSR fixes this by making some of its more popular characters who people actually like consistently come back more often through story, through novas, through SPs, and then you actually get to see a new side of them and a continued story for them. And it's not like they can only get one SP, they can get multiple given what High Third has done, having significant amount of SPs in their games. I believe like Branya has like near 10 in that game, right? Now, in my opinion, it may or may not be an issue if it weren't for the fact that the other half of characters that are being released in this game are usually not SPs and are usually more original characters. And the reason why most people hate SPs in this game is because HSR is their first gacha as well. A great example is I've recently done some streams and we've had this SP argument back and forth because of upcoming Robin and Avon especially, and there were some people in my chat saying like, oh, I miss version 3 because version 3 had significantly more original HSR characters unlike version 4, and it feels like version 4 is lacking originality. But this is only because these people's first fucking Hoyo gacha is HSR. Because saying that Amphorius had originality in comparison to version 4 is absolutely hilarious. The entire Chrysos Air storyline, I'm pretty sure, is a complete fucking ripoff of what was already done in High Third. However, not only this, multiple of the Amphorius characters who are technically original for HSR are legit just XPs of characters from High Third as well, right? You have Elysia to Cyrene, you have Kevin Caslana to Phanon, you have Partophilis to Cypher, you have, I believe, Sue in that game represents Anoxa in this one. I mean, I can go fucking on and on. There's multiple examples of Amphorius's characters just being characters from High Third under different names and under different stories. But nonetheless, the base of the character is still the exact same, which is why I don't understand the SP hate. And maybe, once again, if HSR is like your only, Hoyo gacha that you've played, you don't understand it, sure, but you need to understand, this is a Honkai series game, right? Like, all these Honkai series games have all of these types of SPs consistently being released, and it is one of the main benefits of the game. If you don't like them, well, that's fine. You can just get the actual original HSR characters instead, like Nihilux and stuff, right? Nihilux and Ashvale. But no, like, people just feel like they have to complain because not every single character that's being released is directly being made for them, which is annoying, right? Like, just let people enjoy what they enjoy. Once again, not every new character release has to be specifically for your tastes, because at the end of the day, these gacha games do like to target specific and different demographics because it makes them more money instead of just only focusing on one specific type of player, right? So yeah, that's my opinion on SPs. I'm really tired of this conversation, and it's especially tiring because it's always repeated every single time. For example, like, you had Evernight. The funniest thing about this entire SP discussion these days is I see that now Evernight is being hyped as, oh, this is the standard for what HSR SP should be. Completely different design, completely different personality, yada yada yada. This is the peaks, which is hilarious because Evernight was actually one of the SPs who received the most hate on social media before she officially released for her design being too bland. It's a little too similar in its motifs to Acheron. She feels too different from March, which is going to pull me away from actually wanting to pull her. I was seeing this all across social media, and you can say Goomba fallacy. However, it was consistent until her release and until her story. And after her release and her story, yeah, she was still getting criticized, but it slowly died down. And then over time, up to now, people are now doing revisionism and glazing her and acting like she never actually got any hate for getting her SP and how her SP was so much different from her base form. People just have like constantly changing opinions, and the worst part is when people actually try to make assumptions about how these characters are going to end up before they're even officially released, right? Like, for example, once again, I bring up my streams because my streams is where a lot of people come in, they ask questions, they share their own opinions the most there. I had people telling me that Avon SP and Robin SPs suck because they have absolutely nothing to do with story progression. And keep in mind, they were saying this shit before 4.4 even hit. We're 2 story patches before Robin SP and Avon SP, and people are automatically making assumptions that there's going to be absolutely no progression for Avon SP or Robin at all, and that they're going to be the completely same character at the completely same power level, which in my opinion is stupid. You absolutely have zero clue what the story has in store for us, yet you're already making these baseless assumptions just because you want to push your agenda of hate for SP characters because they don't fit your taste. It's very, very insufferable. Just enjoy what you enjoy, skip what you don't enjoy, and don't try to make something that isn't everyone's problem everybody's problem, because it just isn't. It's just a you issue and your own preferences, which is completely fine, but don't try to push the, oh, this objectively sucks, this is objectively lazy. If you pull a character who is an SP who doesn't change all that much from their base form, you are just feeding these lazy devs into continuing to making, non-original designs, non-authentic designs. You're just making them lazier. It's so tiring, all of these discussions, because there are some people who just absolutely fucking love these characters, and all they care about is playing that character and seeing them in the meta again and seeing them relevant in the story again. Those 2 things alone make people a lot more hyped for their character than just them being fucking Left 4 Dead, right? Just my opinion, though. Love you all. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. I'm pretty sure I made a video similar to this a couple of weeks back, but I wasn't really fully able to represent the emotions I have towards this argument. I hope this could actually get it across. SP haters fucking suck, okay? You guys don't like any type of fun. You guys are miserable. And I hate you. Don't take me seriously. Have a great day. Have a great night. Peace out.